Now, the most accurate weather forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, welcome back and a very good Monday afternoon to you. Well, if you thought it was cold here this weekend, even though we managed the 30s the last couple of nights, old man winter has much of its grip over the northeastern half of the United States. Temperatures in New York City were in the single digits and people there had to bundle up from head to toe. Over in Massachusetts, residents shoveled snow and scraped ice from their vehicles, as you see there, and even some trees were down in Bethany, Connecticut, that were blocking some roadways. There are some cities up there that have even issued parking bans because of all that snow. Just something that a lot of us here in South Texas like to see, but unfortunately that wasn't the case for today. We may have to watch the cold as we go into the next several days. But again, today, our Aztec Chevrolet 6 weather bug, it is gorgeous out there. We have a couple of clouds that are streaming into the region, but overall, fairly mild, and it's going to continue to get even warmer as we go into tomorrow as well. But outdoors, it's a little comfortable out there. We're into the upper 60s right now. 69 out at the Naval Air Station. Our water temperature out at the Packery Channel is checking in at 57, but it's 70 degrees off in Beeville, 74 in Falfurrias, and even 71 off into Hebronville. But the winds, a little bit of a nuisance this afternoon, but that's what's responsible to getting some of those temperatures up into the upper 60s to lower 70s. We still have sustained winds out at Corpus Christi International at 28 miles an hour and going around 10 to 20 near the coastline. So boaters and mariners continue to use caution out there as small craft advisories are placed near the nearshore waters. Peak gusts today, again, 35 miles an hour, the same out in Orange Grove and even Alice as well, about 31 miles an hour off in Beeville. So as we look at the evening forecast, if you have plans for tonight, we're going to continue to hold on to mainly clear skies to about 9 o'clock as temperatures tumble into the lower 60s with those south-southeasterly winds. It's going to remain breezy for tonight. As we look at the future tracker going on into the early morning hours and on into tomorrow afternoon, it's still going to be very windy out there with those sustained winds around 15 to 25 miles an hour. And then as we go into early Wednesday morning, this is a frontal boundary coming into the region, and we're going to have another round of some strong wind early in the morning, northerly component. These will be going about 30 to 35 miles an hour before they start to relax just a little bit as we go on into Wednesday and on into Thursday as well. Forecast lows look like this. Will be into the upper 50s to lower 60s near the coastline with middle to upper 50s. So it's certainly milder across the region, especially compared to early this morning. Satellite radar composite shows a couple of those clouds lingering offshore. And again, we have a couple of little fair weather cumulus clouds that are across the region at this point, but the big time cloud coverage continues to be up to the north in the panhandle of Texas as we have a big storm system that is digging down into the Rockies at this point, and this will be the frontal boundary that we're going to continue to watch and will eventually bring us an opportunity for some rainfall and another bout of some cooler temperatures at this point. You can see the cold temperatures up in International Falls. They're at 9 degrees there, but 26 in Casper, 33 in Salt Lake City, but still pretty warm and mild up in Amarillo. They're holding on to 65 degrees there. High pressure is starting to slide away from us at this point, and it's this dip in the jet stream right here. That's what we're going to be watching pretty closely over the next couple of days. And notice as we put this in motion going on into Wednesday morning, that's going to be the push that we need to get that frontal boundary all the way through. So that's when we'll start to see some cool temperatures. The coldest morning will be Thursday morning, as we have a direct shot early in the morning, and that'll be some light winds and allow for some excellent radiational cooling to occur. Then after that, we have high pressure that's off into the west coast. So we're going to see these little impulses that come down. So we're going to see a couple of little weak frontal boundaries continue to come in and keep us fairly seasonal as we go on through the remainder of the week and on into the weekend as well. So let's track it for you on our future tracker going in as we go early in the morning. It looks like that's going to blast right on through, but nonetheless, you get the idea. The frontal boundary will come in. We'll have an opportunity for some rainfall late Tuesday and on into Wednesday, and then we'll start to clear out Wednesday afternoon, and that'll last all the way through Thursday as well. So warm for tomorrow. We'll be into the upper 70s. Some of the inland locations could get the lower 80s. More clouds, windy, and we'll look for the showers to be late in the day with those south-southeasterly winds 15 to 25 miles an hour. Our NEC Co-op Energy 7-day forecast, 78 tomorrow, warm and humid. Then the chance of rain comes in. A chilly day on Wednesday, 57 with rain ending by the afternoon, 34 with the light freeze possible inland on Thursday morning. Then we start to get more seasonal, 40s and 60s, Paulo, all the way through the weekend.